it isn't clear who they're even suing. So I don't expect this lawsuit to succeed.
In court records, Planned Parenthood says it has stopped abortions in Lubbock. It is suing the city of Lubbock over its abortion ordinance, which appears to be working as intended.
Only 2 weeks after its passage, some women are canceling abortion appointments. This while a federal lawsuit seeks to stop the ban on abortions, which is set to take effect June 1st.
KCBD News Channel 11's Camelia Juarez breaks down the claims. Camelia?
Karen and Abner, Lubbock's the first city to pass the ordinance with an abortion provider within city limits. Here are some other communities that have passed it. So far, we have Morton, Whiteface, Abernathy, New Home, and of course, Lubbock right here. The ACLU has sued 7 other cities who passed the ordinance, but all of those cases were dropped. Planned Parenthood of Greater Texas filed this complaint so they can resume offering their services.
Planned Parenthood is asking the federal court to prevent the enforcement of this new ordinance. They don't want the law to have any effect.
The health organization claims the threat of lawsuits or private enforcement is effectively preventing abortions in Lubbock.
Planned Parenthood is not going to perform these procedures because of the possible legal and financial burdens that could result from lawsuits brought by private individuals.
The complaint argues the Fifth Circuit has previously ruled that laws cannot ban abortions when a fetus cannot survive outside the mother.
Planned Parenthood argues that this restriction on abortion conflicts with Supreme Court precedent that protects the right of abortion generally prior to the point of viability.
The point of viability is set to be discussed by the Supreme Court sometime next year. The lawsuit also claims municipal governments can't create restrictions beyond state laws.
Planned Parenthood argues that the city of Lubbock doesn't have the authority to enact this ban. PP argues that this is for the state to enact and not for the local governments to enact.
These arguments are similar to the outside law firm hired by the city before city council members rejected the ordinance the first time. However, the ordinance is written in a way prepared for court battles. If a court rejects any part of the ordinance, the mayor will have authority to alter it so it can stay in effect.
And a court says parts 1 and 2 are unconstitutional, then the mayor can decide how the remaining parts should be interpreted. The mayor doesn't get to enforce it, he just decides interpretation.
In a statement, the city insists it will vigorously defend this ordinance in court. It's already retained outside counsel for the task. Without court action, the ordinance is set to go into effect June 1st. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Camelia. Prosecution